Hi, I'm Austin, your host, and next to me is my co-host, Bert.
How's it going, guys? I'm Bert.
Thanks, Bert. Today we'll be discussing various topics in the music realm, such as Tadoe de Gloden one.
By the way, I've got some sick mixing deals, so if you want to slide into my DM, I'm giving a dope discount on mixing lessons right now, so email me at mixing@bertgervis.com. Lessons half off. I've mixed for the best. I'm one of the best mixers in the world.
Yes.
And I know a lot about music. A lot.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome to EARVIBES, episode 3. Let's do it.
And then it transitions.
Yeah, so lots of new music to talk about this week. We had a new album by Fleet Foxes called Shore. It's really worth checking out. Second half of the album I think kind of lags, goes a little too far in the direction of pop rock for me. Goes away from the melancholy side of the first half of the record. But the two songs that are just huge standouts for me are Waiting and Wayside Water, which has a really dope lyric video, and Featherweight, great song. You like Fleet Foxes?
No. Alright, so I'm Austin, your host, and I've been listening to a lot of Snippets recently, especially all the GBE guys. There's some good, tasty ones, such as 145 in a 55 by Chief Keef and Ball Out. It really just sounds like they made the beat. It's one take, and it's just solid gold. It goes really hard. Just the Glory Boys being Glory Boys.
There's a new Kurt Vile EP called Speed Sound Lonely KV. It's not the best album title in the world, and not the best album artwork either, but it's a really chill album and really progresses Kurt Vile further into this sort of psychedelic trance country genre. And yeah, I really recommend it. It's a really good album. So now we're going to watch some music videos. Austin, what do you got?
It's not really a music video, it's just this leak from Tadoe.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Send his ass.
He loves to smoke weed to his own music.
Yeah, naturally.
That's like the point of being a rapper.
Yeah, the beat's really hard. He's smoking weed.
At Sosa Leaks. It's like a whole brand of just...
Oh yeah, there's tons
Chief
of
Keef.
just Chief Keef leakers. Yeah, I don't know if they approve of that or not. I don't think they do. Let's see what the comments say. Alright.
He dissed JoJo. He said, dude who was riding a bike.
Oh, that's like a callback to this guy that they killed.
Oh.
Who they killed riding a bike.
Damn. And so they killed him, and then they also dissed him.
And then they dissed him in this leak.
They really hate this guy.
Yeah, they don't really like him.
Alright, we go to my video now?
Oh, you have a video?
Yeah.
Alright.
So this is called Sugar. It's from Sufjan Stevens' new album, which is also really dope. It's called The Ascension. I recommend checking it out. This music video, I kind of have mixed feelings about it, though. It's really well done. It's kind of a little overproduced. The song is... The whole album for Sufjan is just sort of going in this really electronic direction, and it's really overwhelming, basically. Yeah, so I think it's about they live in this house.
I can figure it out.
Yeah, that's the plot of the video.
Yeah,
They live in a house, and they're all sort of tripping out. And Sufjan wants some sugar.
Yeah.
See, I hate this part of the song when he's like... Dun, 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 dun. This is one of the worst songs on the album. I don't know why this was the one that got the music video.
This music video kind of sucks.
I think they start dancing, though. Okay, yeah, at this part they start dancing. So before they were just sort of a domestic house, but now they're dancers. You think you could do this dance, Austin?
Probably.
The end of the song is good.
It's like the end of Inception too. It's
Yeah.
like Inception and Get Out mixed
I
together.
guess that really is the point of it. It's like a slow build of the video. It does start going pretty crazy at the end here. Oh, that chandelier almost fell on there. Oh, what?
They weren't even in a house.
What?
Yo, see, that's
That
the
was
fucking
pretty cool.
twist. That's the.
They were actually in a field
M.
the whole
Night.
time. The house was a metaphor
Yeah.
for the structure of the family.
Yeah. No.
And now it's gone. All right, so now we're gonna talk about some stuff that we don't like. Austin.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so this is a video that I've just recently visited. It's called Sugar by Sufjan Stevens. Well, pretty much it's just like this pretty mid, like, electronic pop song that's like, it kind of sucks. It's not very exciting. It builds up to nothing, and the music video is ass. Like, it literally is just people dancing in a house, and then it's just,
It's no Chief Keef.
yeah, it's no Tadoe smoking blunts in the studio to his own song that he just curated.
Yeah, that's just obvious. As soon as you listen to Sufjan, you just think, this isn't Chief Keef. What the fuck?
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you see like all the production that went into, like, that's just wasted money at that point.
Yeah.
Like, you just wasted all that money to make something incredibly mid.
Yeah, so there have been a couple albums, a couple projects in the last year that have been pretty big disappointment for me. For sure, number one, The Slow Rush by Tame Impala. Just an absolute disappointment. Just Kevin Parker going in the absolute wrong direction. And just making the most pop, overproduced album ever. And it's like, he's just gone in this direction where he's just so focused on production quality that he's just never improved as a songwriter.
Wait, who did you say?
Tame Impala,
Oh.
The Slow Rush, the last Tame Impala album.
Yeah.
Another huge disappointing album this year was Misanthropocene by Grimes. I love Grimes, but this was just probably her worst album by far, honestly.
Yeah, those are two big flops, Tame Impala's new album and Grimes.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing where it's just like, it's all about these experimental like production techniques, but the songwriting just isn't good. You know, the lyrics aren't good. The melodies aren't good. It's just a disappointing album all around.
I think she just needs like really good production.
Same Bon Iver too. The last Bon Iver album. It has no replay value because every song has like 7,000 parts, and they don't like cohere that well. You know.
Right.
So I just that was a big disappointment for me. Just yeah, you just went overkill with the psychedelics on this last one, I think.
Like, I don't know. I think the whole psychedelic experience in music kind of just like, I'm bored of it now.
Really?
Yeah, just like,
That's my favorite like genre of music.
we get it. You took acid. Sick, bro.
Yeah, but like acid helps a lot of artists.
Sure.
I mean, but like what kind of like for me when I listen to psychedelic music, like that's what like transports me to an interesting place in my mind while I listen to music.
Not everyone is like, I think, has that transition where it like is normal, and then they like experiment with psychedelics, and then they're like, oh, okay, like we're like really fucking our sound around.
Well, I think it's like it's just been overkilled now. So then there's like these two extremes where you have like people like Bon Iver who are just like
psychedelic
way
artists.
overkilling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's way off the deep end. But then there's the opposite of like in indie music where it's like completely like pop saturated, the like Gus Dapperton type indie pop. You know, where it's like it's not really psychedelic at all. It's just a pop song with a guitar.
Yeah.
You know?
I think, just me personally, like, when I'm listening to those indie artists, I tend to lean more towards the pop side so I can have more replay value, because, like, obviously our musical palettes and whatnot are different, and I'll listen to a Gus Dapperton song and I'll be like, like, this isn't my favorite, but I mean, if people are listening to it, like, in a vibe setting, like, at a party or, like, hanging out, like, it'll be like, okay. The Bon Iver.
You'll, like, conform, like, to fit in. Yeah?
Well, you don't have to say it like that. I'll like
That's
the
what it sounds like.
I like the song. I'm just not gonna be like.
It's not great. I'm not gonna, like, listen to it.
Like, and then you play, like, a Bon Iver song in the setting, and it's like.
Oh, yeah, that's a disaster.
Yeah.
It's true. Because that's what the other thing is, like, music is increasingly, like, social.
Yeah,
you know what I
more
mean?
of
It's
a
about, like,
well,
what you listen to, like, talk to other people about it. As much as it is to, like, have your own, like, listening experience for a lot, at least in pop music, for sure, you know?
Yeah, it's the difference between, like, headphone music and, like, social music. And that's
Yeah.
why, like, fucking all these, like, hip-hop artists are getting a shit ton of money and are so big because, like, all of it is, like, essentially just socializing music.
Yeah. Because if you're an influencer, you can just, like, get a record deal. Like,
Yeah.
if you're a fan, if you're have enough Instagram followers, someone will, if you make a song, a lot of people are just going to listen to it automatically.
Yeah, the bar's so low. The social, like, hip-hop scene is just so easy. Like, the bar's so low that, like, exactly any influencer can just, like,
Yeah.
get, like, the...
And if
the
your song is, like,
speed.
moderately, like, pop and catchy, it'll probably get some traction.
Yeah. 'Cause
And you have a good
it's
music
easy.
video, if you have a good music video,
Yeah.
it can definitely get traction. For
Not like that fucking Sugar music video.
sure. So, Tame Impala, Bon Iver, and Grimes, I'm calling all three of you out. Do better. Seriously. Yeah.
Damn, Bon
I'm saying it.
Iver,
I'm saying it because
better.
I like you guys. I believe in you. Do you have anything else that you're not feeling? Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons.
What's your take on the last Imagine Dragons record?
Hey, do you like Imagine Dragons?
No.
Imagine me dragging these nuts across your face.
Yo guys, that's our show. Thanks for watching. I have been Bert. This has been my co-host, Austin.
I'm Austin. I have been Austin.
See you next time. Episode 4.